What's up, Warlocks? I'm Trevor, aka Slime.
And I'm Cole, aka Not Tim, and this week we've got an insane game of cEDH with our good friends Go to Combat MTG and Crazy Axe from our Discord.
We got links to check out Go to Combat MTG's YouTube down in the description, but for now, let's check out some opening hands.
Starting off in Seat 1, I'm playing Obnixilis, Captive Kingpin, the Pingertons. In Seat 2, we have Crazy Axe playing BRALLIN SHABRAZ, the Age of Shark be upon ye. In Seat 3, we have Slime playing SISAY Weatherlight Captain, Slime Season. And in Seat 4, we have Go to Combat MTG playing SELVALA, Heart of the Wilds. I'm in my greenish Lamborghini. Like and subscribe if you like this type of content. Let's get right into the game.
Good luck, have fun. I will start us off with a draw. I have an Ancient Tomb. I got a Chrome Mox. I'll pitch a Bolt Bend.
Is that turn 1 Obnixilis?
No, I wish that'd be so much hotter, but this is pretty good too. It'll be a turn 1 Bergie. Lose 2 life.
Oh.
And if that is all fine and dandy, I'll be passing the turn.
Do you have another land in hand?
That's the question, isn't it?
Start with a City of Traders, throw down an Arcane Signet, and then I'll pass the turn after that.
Untap draw, play a Tarnished Citadel, tap take 3, play Ragavan. That's good, I'll pass.
Untap, upkeep, draw this card. Play this Forest. Tap the Forest. I'm gonna play a Finhorn Elves. Pass turn.
Untap. Upkeep, draw. Bloodstained Mire. Crack it. Go find a Badlands. I tap this, I lost 2 life. I've got 1 colorless floating. I'm gonna cast a Soul Ring. I have a Bergie trigger. Make a red mana. Cast an Obnixilis. Trigger Bergie. I'll get a red, and then let's go to combat and send a... I don't know that anybody really cares about their life total, so I'll maybe kill a Ragavan. I'll send Bergie at Slime.
I'll take, what, 2? 3?
3. And then I'll pass.
Untap, upkeep, draw. I'll play a Cavern of Souls, naming humans, City of Traders, sack. I'll float 2 with that. I will tap for 2 more and play the 1.
That seems good.
I've got protection. I'll immediately tap it, draw a card. I've got 6 in hand and I will pass turn.
Untap draw, go to combat and swing a Ragavan and go to combat.
I'll take it. Flip something good. Wirewood Lodge.
Can't play that. Tap take 3. I'm going to take a lot of damage from this 1 land. You sack my treasure for green, red, play Ruby. I'll tap the Ruby for a bop. Pass.
Untap, upkeep, draw. That's a good card. Forest. Tap 3. Cast the Elf.
Just an elf.
Selvala. She's just an elf. This is a ultra powerful elf. Yeah, I'll pass.
Untap. Upkeep, draw.
About to see a turn 3 Ob win here?
No, because what? Nothing to do. Combat. I'm gonna send Ob at Slime again.
Again, this is the first time.
I thought about swinging. I swung Bergie at you. Good call.
Took 4.
Pass the turn.
Untap, upkeep. Let me think for a moment. Yeah, I'll just take my 1 damage.
Trigger Ob. That card will be a land. Just what I needed.
Now I will draw my card. 7 in hand. Draw 2. I will shock this. Steam Vents in. I will tap for a fish.
Ooh, nice.
7 in hand. I'll move through phases past turn.
Untap, upkeep, draw. Exotic Orchard. I'll swing a Ragavan at Crazy.
Yeah, I will take 2. You get a Wheel of Fortune.
Oh,
Don't cast that with an Ob.
Yeah, that would make Ob scary.
but can you please cast it?
No. 3 for Relic of Legends.
Fish trigger.
You've got it.
I'll draw.
And then I will do 3 for Sisay. I'm just passing.
Cool. Untap. Upkeep. Draw. Tap 4. Notably tapping Selvala for mana. Cast the Sowing Myco spawn.
Yeah. Cast trigger.
Go search for the Cradle. Guys, Cradle into play. Sowing Myco spawn. I'm assuming it's good.
Yep.
Tap the Cradle for 3. Cast a Fanatic Aronis. Use my remaining mana for a Carpet of Flowers.
Fish trigger on that one.
I shouldn't even played it. That's fine. Okay. If everything is good with that, I'll pass turn.
Untap. Upkeep. Draw. Everybody got a little scarier, but me that turn. Let's go 1 and a red. Colorless floating. Cast a Firebrand Archer. Play this Barbarian Ring as my land for turn. Oh, I got a Burgie trigger off the Firebrand Archer.
Yep. This is where you cast all will be 1.
I don't run it. I think it's bad. Cast a Molten Duplication. Target Firebrand Archer. I will have a Firebrand Archer trigger.
Oh, do you have dual caster? That's crazy.
I do not have dual caster.
Oh, you're just doing it for funsies.
I don't run it. I also think that card's bad.
We have a fish trigger over your Firebrand.
Yes.
Draw.
I have a Burgie trigger and a Firebrand Archer trigger.
Good to let both those resolve.
I'll make a red. Everybody takes 1.
I think I actually will respond.
To the Ob trigger?
Yeah. I'll tap, take 4, and dismember target ob.
Fish trigger.
I probably should have just cast that Dismember in response to the Firebrand Archer, but there's really no way to know what's about to happen.
Respond to the fish trigger. Cast a Rain of Filth. Trigger Burgie, trigger Firebrand Archer.
Trigger as well.
Good on fish draw.
I've got 1 fish draw underneath the Dismember. I will take mine for the Rain of Filth.
Then Burgie, Firebrand Archer, everybody takes 1. Ob trigger. Necro. And then Rain of Filth resolves.
Let's see, how much mana does that? 3.
3 black.
I'll tell you this, the Necro in my deck is just to refill my hand card. It's not something I'm going to dump 20 life into and then try and win the game. I don't even think I'm going to cast it.
I think the Rain of Filth might have specifically just been to get another Ob trigger over top of the Dismember so that he doesn't die to Dismember.
I agree. I'm good on Rain of Filth.
That you have a Mystic draw off the Dismember.
Draw my card.
So Ob is currently 5. And Dismember's -5. I should have done this earlier then. I'm going to tap, take 1 damage. No, I'm going to use a Burgie mana. I'm going to cast a Red Blast, target the fish. I'll have 2 triggers.
I'll have 1 as well.
Then I'll have my 2 triggers. I'll make a red. Everybody takes 1. Trigger Ob. Tainted Pact.
No black mana unless you sack your lands.
Correct.
He has no cards in hand, right?
0.
Unfortunately, I think I have to fire off this misstep.
Do I care? Float 2 colorless. Let's go 1. Sacrifice Ancient Tomb for a black. Cast the Tainted Pact in response to the mental. Trigger.
Fish draw.
Yep.
I think I'm good on pack.
Alright. I have a Burgie trigger. I'll make a red. And then I have a Firebrand Archer. Everybody will take 1. I'll have an Ob Nixilis trigger, which will be a Razorkin Needlehead. Down to Tainted Pact. I'll start exiling. Dark Ritual. This is getting tougher.
Do you really want to sack all your lands?
I'm going to keep the Dark Ritual. And then Mental Misstep on the Red Blast. Good to resolve that. Red Blast is gone. Now we're down to the Ob trigger on the Molten Duplication. Everybody already took the 1. I just have the trigger. It's a Felwar Stone. That's good. And now Molten Duplication. I have a temporary Firebrand Archer. Let's use red. Cast Razorkin Needlehead. Burgie trigger makes a red. 1, 2. Cast a Felwar Stone. I'll have 2 triggers. 3 triggers, actually.
I'll also have a fish trigger. I'll pass on the trigger.
Not going to draw?
I'm not going to draw.
Cool. Everybody will take 1 twice. I'll make a red. I'll have 2 Ob triggers. Black Mage's Rod and Orcish Bowmasters. Felwar Stone resolves. 1 black plus 1 for a Black Mage's Rod. 3 triggers. You also have a draw if you'd like it.
Let me think for a moment. How big is Ob now?
It's 5 toughness right now.
Yeah, I'm going to respond here. I'm going to cast a Firestorm. As an additional cost, I will discard X cards, deal X damage to X targets. Discarding 4 lands and an REB for 5. 5 damage at 5 targets. Ob, Needlekin, Selvala, SISAY. I think Ruby over SISAY, actually.
Maybe put 1 on Burgie too.
I think Burgie's correct.
I'm going to put these random tokens just on the cards that are being targeted, so I know. So it's Bergie and Ob on my board, and Needlehead, whatever the heck it is.
Yep, that dude.
And then your other targets were SISAY and SELVALA.
Ruby and SISAY.
All right, I'm gonna respond with that on the stack. Here I will sack the Badlands, cast a Dark Ritual. I have just one trigger, and it's a Bergie. No, that's the one that I got 3 triggered.
We do have a fish trigger. May I draw from fish?
Yeah, absolutely.
I will draw and then take one.
Ob trigger, a Mox Amber. And then I have my 3 triggers here off the Dark Ritual. Everybody takes 2 of the Bergie mana. 2 Ob triggers.
Slime, the HP's looking a little rough, bud.
Unstable Amulet and Mana Conflict.
Tarnished Citadel, I think, is only tapping for colorless now.
Dark Ritual, okay to resolve.
Yeah.
Cool. I'll get 3 black mana. And now we're down to the Firestorm, which is going to kill my Bergie and my Needlehead. I think I still respond here. 1 and a black. Flash in Orcish Bowmasters. I'll have a Bergie trigger. ETB, I will shoot Crazy Axe in the face.
I do take 1.
I'll have an Ob trigger. That will be a Ad Nauseam.
Okay,
Sure.
you can cast it.
Wow, I'm gonna just clean up my board a little bit now because that got stupid quick.
Is this still in response to Firestorm?
This is still in response to Firestorm.
cEDH All-Star Firestorm.
I'm gonna mark the Firestorm with this Think token.
Ooh, we thinking.
I have to cast that, right?
Absolutely, you absolutely rip it out, Nas, right here. No, if you don't, like, what else do you do?
What else do I
mean,
do? What else do I do? Right.
What's the point of not ripping it?
Cast Ad Nauseam.
Fish trigger.
What do you have floating for mana or like available?
None. I can sack for a black.
Do you have something here? Is that why you're asking?
No, I'm just wondering.
Just, oh, sweet, thank you.
Oh, I do have a Bergie trigger though. I've got all my triggers, so I will have 2 mana.
I'm going to respond to my own fish trigger. I'm pitching a force to a force. The negation is the one being cast.
Sure. Ad Nauseam is exiled.
Triggers. What is it, like, take 17 damage or something?
Fish trigger first. Do I want to take 2 for a single card? I will draw a card from fish.
You draw. I've got a Bowmasters and I have a Needlehead. So you'll take 1 from the Needlehead, trigger Ob, Mox Opal. You'll take another one from the Bowmasters, trigger Ob. That one's a Gleeful Archfist. Then I have my 3 triggers off of the cast of Ad Nauseam. Everybody will take 2, and I'll make a red mana. 2 Ob triggers, Cataract Parasite and Walking Ballista. And now we're down to the fire thingy. I am good on Firestorm.
My Selvala will die.
Ruby dead.
Bergie dies. I have 1 Bergie mana floating. I'm going to just leave it on this copy with a red mana underneath it so that I know it does not go away as steps and phases in. Then Needlehead dies.
Realistically, I think Crazy Axe should have just discarded a couple more cards in the Firestorm just to get a couple more pings on Ob.
Yeah, he had 14 cards in hand, but I also had a bunch of instants that I could cast on top just to boost Ob's power, so I don't think it would have made too much of a difference.
Now we're down to my 3 triggers off the cast of Black Mage's Rod. Everybody will take 2.
We have a fish over top of that.
It might be good to draw if you don't have anything.
Yeah. So I will draw a card, trigger Bowmasters.
You will take 1. Trigger Ob. So I have 3 triggers to resolve. This one's the Bowmaster's trigger, Grinding Station, and then I have the 2 from the Firebrand Archer, Wheel of Fortune, Scrawling Crawler, Bergie mana, and then Black Mage's Rod.
That's all scary.
Black Mage's Rod enters attached to a hero. The problem is everything I'm gonna do is gonna draw you a ton of cards.
So you just pass here.
I don't just pass here. I'm gonna cast a Mox Amber. I'm gonna have 3 triggers.
I think I have to draw, right? I don't want to keep feeding him cards, but if he's getting 3 more to draw from fish.
Trigger Bowmasters, you'll take 1 more. Trigger Ob. Reanimate.
Not good.
And then down to everybody taking 3 damage. 21, and I have 3 triggers. Arcane Signet, Saw in Half, Hope of Girapur. Mox Amber. Cast Reanimate, target Bergie. 3 triggers. You are good to draw if you would like.
Just have to keep digging. Draw a card.
Take a damage from Bowmasters.
I don't like this at all.
Ob Trigger.
Trust me, I'm also not a fan.
Ob Trigger is a Lotus Petal. How do we feel about my 3 pings going off?
I'm feeling great.
I'll exile a Reckless Fireweaver, a Culling the Weak, and a Vexing Bauble. How do we feel about Reanimate Target Berkey?
I feel great about it.
Lose 3 life. Sneak in there. I'm going to cast a Mox Opal and have 4 triggers.
I'm gonna take my draw.
Take a draw, you'll take 1.
Ouch.
That Ob Trigger will be an LED. And then I have 3 pings and a Bergie trigger. Kessig, Desperate Ritual, Diabolic Intent. Now I can go search for Breach and LED, or I can just cast the Desperate Ritual and ping everybody with the I can cast the Kessig, ping everybody 3 times with all these cards, and you can draw. But I will the last spell I cast is Vexing Bauble, and then I think I can go on top of everything you do with mana and cast more instants to ping you to death.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sounds good.
Dude, C1 Ob is scary, and I wish I kept a little bit more interaction for that game.
Yeah, there was about 4 or 5 different ways I could have won there at the end. Every spell I was casting was doing 3 or 4 damage. I had the Diabolic Intent to go get Agatha's Soul Cauldron, Walking Ballista. I could have done Underworld Breach, Grinding Station, LED. It was honestly easiest just to cast spells and do damage that way, and then have a 25-25 Ob that I could swing if I needed to.
Yeah, great showing from Ob, and thanks for Crazy X and Go to Combat for joining the games today. Links to Go to Combat's channel are in the description, as well as the link to our Discord if you want to jam some games.
Hit the like and subscribe button if you enjoyed the video. It really helps support the channel and helps us grow.
We'll see you next week.